So you beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. Today's video we are going to speak about the hacking / cheating problem that has reared its head in Call of Duty for many years, but it seems to be very prevalent since the inception of Modern Warfare 2019. Before we continue with the video, first of all I'd like to say thank you to all of you guys who turned up on yesterday's video. We'll link it down in the description. It is a skill-based matchmaking video and it done really well, and you guys were really receptive in the comment section and with your likes. And talking about likes, if you enjoy the video at any portion, please don't forget to drop a like, and if you are new here, consider subscribing with the notification bell clicked so you get my videos as soon as they are published. So hacking is something, and cheating is something that's gone on through the ages in any type of gaming, sport, you name it. If someone can get an advantage, that's something that they want. But when it comes to gaming, you expect some certain type of protection from this, especially when you've spent your hard-earned money acquiring the game in the first place. Now with Call of Duty, historically we would come across people that cheat very rarely, and the more times you would see cheaters or quote-unquote hackers would be when the game is kind of past its sell-by date. The security systems haven't been updated. You'd just go back to games like Black Ops 2, jump in a lobby, and they would be insane. You'd have the warthog flying everywhere, dogs rolling all over the place, the swarm going off. It was absolute chaos. Sometimes you could even end up in a lobby which would max prestige you in Modern Warfare 2 just by accident, and if you're lucky enough you'd get banned for the privilege also. The good old days, the real good old days. But now things have advanced so much more that every kill cam you sometimes have to question, was that legit? That seems sus. That really did seem sus. We've got everything out there from Chronos Maxes to hacks available online. It's ridiculous. Now, the one thing I'm going to say about Warzone is, in terms of the hacks that you've seen on the screen, you'd expect this to a degree because it's a free-to-play game. And although I still believe Activision need to do more against this, people get banned and just recreate an account. However, with Cold War and the Cold War footage, this is something that should be banned straight away. I don't care what resources they think they are wasting. Activision needs to do more to alleviate this kind of cheating. And the one thing I can implore all of you to do straight away, if you're only on console and you're not on PC, and this isn't me bashing PC people at all, because I've got a very powerful PC myself that I play games on as well, and it also edits my video. I just prefer the laid back mentality of a console. That's why I own, well, many consoles. I own a PlayStation 5 already. I have a very powerful gaming PC, a PS4 Pro, a PlayStation 3. You name it, I've pretty much got it. But my problem is, crossplay was introduced and there was no real fundamental way for these people to have a system in place. They didn't really think about this. They kind of thought to themselves, how can we get more players playing this game? Because more players playing this game equals more dollars in the bank for us. Nobody really sat down and thought to themselves what kind of floodgates they were opening for people to exploit. You go into a crossplay lobby on Warzone and try and play as a console player on a controller, and it's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. In fact, I've got a video that I did showing people how to turn crossplay off, and it got over 100,000 views. So many of you guys wanted to turn it off, and it's something I would tell you to do in the current game, Cold War. Turn crossplay off if you're playing on a console. It will make your life so much more bearable if you're trying to play this game. But we are seeing people now worming their way in, and I really want to know what Activision is going to do about this, because me as a consumer, I feel quite worried that I've spent this money and your security systems are already being compromised. It's not what you expect from a new game. But then again, when we look at the state of Call of Duty and the fact that they're just rushing out games instead of delaying them, because I would have delayed Cold War personally, I'm not surprised that they're not really bothered about any type of security system in this game. And it's, for me, something that needs to be addressed very, very quickly, because people are going to turn away. It was the first few weeks of Warzone and people stopped playing it. Big streamers, YouTubers, people at home stopped playing this game because the game became unbearable. in their first bout of real cheaters, and I thought they would have learned some real lessons from this particular game, but it's evident that they're not learning lessons because this game has just come out and the security system, as I've stated, has been breached by people who are using hacks. Now, it's all over TikTok at the moment, and this seems to be a growing trend where people on TikTok are showing off hacks, and in these hacks, they're like a marketing scheme. These people are showing these hacks off, and then you can go over to their websites and you can purchase these hacks, put them up on your PC, and then claim that you're a god player. Now, this ties into my video from yesterday because skill-based matchmaking will put you, if you're a decent player, with people who are going to be cheating. It's just an actual fact. The game statistically thinks you're a very good player, and if someone's hacking, then statistically, automatically, they're going to be what is considered a quote-unquote good player by whatever algorithm is working that out. So you're more likely, as you get better at Call of Duty, to come across these types of people. And again, that is a massive problem on top of what I've mentioned yesterday, which is skill-based matchmaking, putting you in with people who have the same skill of you, so they're trying to keep you at 1 KD. Then you have to deal with reverse boosters as well, who are just throwing the game, so you're just getting battered from those two sides already. And now you've got to deal with people, as you get better, cheating more often, because the better players always face the cheaters, because the cheaters are more likely to go through games where they're getting 40 kills like that guy I showed you at the start of the video. It's ridiculous. Now, not everybody out there is cheating. There are some people who are definitely very good and mechanically gifted at computer games, and they're just not famous. They're trying to be. They've got TTV in their name or YouTube like me. But they just aren't getting the exposure that they might just deserve. But you can bet your bottom dollar that if you've played COD for long enough, you will know when somebody is cheating. And there are some people out there that are very well known. I'm not going to mention any names. I suspect there's at least one specific person, and you can put it down in the comment section if you think you know who I'm on about. I believe they're doing something that is untowards and not very legitimate when it comes to Call of Duty Warzone. But as far as I'm concerned, there needs to be one thing done here, and it needs to be a statement done from Activision, from Trakky, which outline what their intentions are and what they intend to do about this. Again, my remedy for now, before they speak up and do their job, or do their job for them, turn crossplay off. It's not going to eliminate the problem totally, but it will minimize the problem, and you will come across less people doing these sorts of things. But we can't live in harmony at the moment in like true legitimate crossplay with PC players and stuff like that until these scripts and hacks are dealt with properly, and there's a proper security anti-cheat policy and system employed into Call of Duty. Because Call of Duty's done the reverse of most games. Games like Valorant, which I play on my PC quite often, they implemented a very, very intelligent anti-cheat system in a reporting system where you could report people who you suspect may have breached the system, and they will be dealt with, and you get email just to let you know, actually, we did ban this person. Call of Duty have done it the other way. Instead of building the system first, then building the game, they've built a successful game, everybody's playing it, and then they've kind of thought, as an afterthought, we might have to do something about security here because people are playing this game and they're taking the pee. But the reality is, free-to-play game, I'm willing to accept it, jump out the game and carry on. Whereas on a game that I've played nearly £100 for, I'm not willing to sit down and accept it. Something needs to be done, because as a consumer right now, I'm not happy with the product you've put out. And actually, if anything, I feel more sorry for those of you who are on PC that want to play on PC because you want the best graphics that you can possibly get. You want to play in the widest field of view. You want to play at 120 Hz 4K with your new 30 series RTX. I feel sorry for you guys who legitimately want to play on PC, because you have to come up against these people no matter what you do, and that must be highly frustrating at the end of the day. And this is where Activision genuinely needs to be held accountable for their actions. It's funny how Activision are willing to go for little small YouTube channels who breach embargoes and stuff or show leaks and stuff, but they're not willing to go through the people who actually ruin the game for the majority, which is where I'd be investing my money and taking them down. We all know Activision is a very powerful company, and if they come for you, you've done yourself something. We've seen people like Epic Games actually literally sue people who have leaked stuff about the game, but we're not getting people that are hacking the game dealt with. It's ridiculous to me. So let me know down in the comment section, guys, what do you think about this? Do you think Activision is doing enough about the cheating and hacking going on in Call of Duty? I really don't think they're doing anything, if I'm honest, but I haven't really got any proof of that, so I can't really say that. But that's my gut feeling, that at the moment they're kind of just like casually having a few Zoom chats and thinking, yeah, we'll get a patch sorted out soon enough, but it needs to be done now. Guys, there are many buttons you could hit, but a like and subscribe button, I hope they took your fancy. And as always, guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.